and welcome back to my channel. Today is day 4 of Get Our Shit Together. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into that. Today we are talking about scheduling, different types of scheduling, and how to prioritize and schedule your day. So if that's something you're interested in, let's jump right in.
We're taking our shot, what you got, we're going all the way to the top.
Alright you guys, so as always, I have my handy dandy notebook with my research on it and research that I have done trying to figure out how to schedule my day. I feel like you guys are a little crooked. If you are, I'm super sorry about that, but we're just gonna go with it. My tripod's a little bit lopsided. It's okay, it's fine, it'll be all right. I have to use this tripod though. All right, so we have different types of scheduling that you can do, and you're probably thinking, why do I need to schedule out my day? So scheduling out your day, even if you don't work at home or work for yourself, is very important because it helps you keep a level-headed mind, helps you not stress about things that you need to do, and can help you just organize your life and get things together. So with that being said, let's jump into the different types of scheduling. I've done a lot of research on this because I am a procrastinator, so I was trying to find ways to not procrastinate my to-do list. But with that being said, we're going to start with the most common way to schedule your day, and that is with a to-do list. So with the to-do list, it's a to-do list and a routine. So with that being said, you want to wake up how you would normally wake up, do your routine that you would normally do, and then during that morning routine that you normally would do, you would write down your to-do list. And then that you want to highlight the 3 most important things that you need to get done that day. And that's what you're going to focus on first. So say you just want to do this in your everyday life. You have a changing day. You have kids that have to go to school. You have some staying home. Or you just have life and your job is a little bit unexpected. So this is really great because you can focus on a to-do list and have those 3 things that you need to get done before you go to bed that night. So it gives you time to work them in your day. So say one of your main to-do list things is post on your social medias. You can do that throughout the day and still get it done. Say another one is you're writing a book. You need to sit down and schedule out a time in your day where you need to write that book, but maybe it gets interrupted, so you come back to it later because your life is so scary. Your life is so crazy. I don't know where scary came from. Your life is so crazy that you can't really set time. You need to kind of break things up, and that's perfectly fine and perfectly normal. I've learned that that's not really working for me because that's how I am. I set the 3 things that I want to do in the morning, and then I don't do it because I'm not holding myself accountable. But if it works for you, it works for you. I would suggest trying both of these ways to doing a schedule, and whichever one works for you, stick with that. So that's the first one. So the first one would be the basic to-do list with 3 most prioritized things at the top of it, and make sure you get those 3 things done before you go to bed. It's going to take some self-discipline. Sorry, I have dogs. If you hear background noises, they're drinking water, they're knocking over food bowls. It's just my life of living in a camper with my zoo. One of them wants to make an appearance. As always, it's Moto. So, that's the first one. Let's make sure I went over everything. I did. Oh, yeah. So the second one, which is what I am going to try out this month, is block scheduling. I have done a lot of research on block scheduling. I first heard about it probably about a year or 2 ago. Amy TV, that's the first creator that I heard that did block scheduling. So when I heard it, I was like, oh, that's interesting, but I've never actually committed to it, and I really want to. So you're probably like, well, what is block scheduling? So block scheduling is breaking your day down, your to-do list down, breaking your day down. It's kind of like when you're in school and you have a period for science, so you only focus on science during that time, and then once that bell rings, you move to math, and you only focus on math. So it's breaking your day down where you have a set time to focus on each individual task that you need to do. So when you want to incorporate that into your day, because you can get a lot of stuff done. So say for the first hour that I wake up, I'm gonna prioritize. That's gonna be my morning routine, where I wake up, I make my breakfast, I get a shower, or get a little workout in. Whatever you do in that morning routine, that can be your first hour. And then after that, you want to make it the next hour. The next hour after that, maybe I want to focus on getting my kids to school, or maybe you want to take your dogs for a walk, but you want to break down your day, or maybe you want to do an hour of work then. So maybe you go ahead and get all your social medias planned out for that day, all the posts that you want to do. Maybe you set that hour for that. You can do it in any increments from 1 hour time blocks. I wouldn't go any less than that. It just can kind of, even though you might not need a full hour for it, it gives you that time to margin of error, basically. So it gives you that time to account for if another one runs over, basically. Or if you want to say, oh, okay, if I finish at this time, that means I can go ahead and start on this next thing that I need to do that focuses towards that. But don't ever go and be like, okay, this hour is for this, but I'm going to work on something else. You don't want to work on, so say you're in science, you don't want to work on your math problems in science. You want to look towards the future of science and what you can do to get more done in that time. Or just take like an extra chill break and be like, okay, I did everything I need to do. I really have nothing else to do. I'm going to take 5 minutes to cool down. So, also with block scheduling, if you do it, you can do it from anywhere from an hour to maybe 3 hours, or maybe even 8 hours. So you have your morning routine, and then you have to go to an 9 to 5 job or whatever, and you have those 8 hours. So schedule it in. So from 9 to 5, work. Or even better yet, 9 to when I take my lunch, 12 o'clock, come back at 1 o'clock. So you have that 12 to 1. That's an hour of your day. And if you're just playing on your phone and not working, that's time that you're missing out on, that you could be creating the future that you want to live. So let's go ahead and schedule that out. So what are you going to do on that 1 hour? Well, I'm going to eat lunch, but normally I just sit in my car and watch YouTube. Great. Let's take that time and make it productive. What else can we do during that time? Can we maybe get homework done if you're in school? Can we maybe post on social medias? Can we maybe do some research into what we're trying to accomplish? There's so much that can be done in that hour that we wouldn't generally take for granted. So block scheduling helps you see, okay, I should be working on this during this time. And then afterwards you have, maybe you got to pick up your kids, schedule that in there. Everything that you do in a day. Oh my God, you guys just moved. Hold on. Alright, I don't think I messed you guys up that bad. I was really worried there for a moment. Abby and Moto are playing, so she just bumped them. Can we sit down and be good? Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so with the block scheduling, it works really if you have consistent days. And what I mean by consistent days is you have the same days, same routines, kind of like, okay, on Tuesdays I do this every Tuesday, so it kind of helps you as long as you can keep your blocks kind of consistent, so you can get on a routine. Because if it's changing every day, like say every day you work a different time, you can still do it, but you want to kind of keep it to where some days are the same exact, just because it can help you get that routine set up. If you're changing it every day, one, it's a lot of work to change it every day. So I'm going to link a video down below that actually goes into depth exactly how to block schedule your day out. I was just kind of giving you a little bit of pros and cons to each. So the best pro for block scheduling, in my opinion, is if you're a procrastinator. It really helps you not procrastinate, and it helps you get what you need to get done for that day. So if you do the 3 priority to-do list and the routine, you can get everything you need to. But if you're a procrastinator, you might need to schedule out an exact time that you need to do stuff, or you'll end up like me and not get it done. But if you're not a procrastinator, then that to-do list, and if you don't have like a set schedule, the 3 to-do list, the 3 priority to-do list, obviously you can add more to it, but those are your 3 priorities, and the routine might be best for you. But I'm going to leave some videos down below going into depth of those. Some people have never heard of block scheduling before. That's why I really wanted to make this video and just give you a different options to scheduling. And it's something to think about, that maybe the way I'm scheduling my life right now isn't working out. So here's some tips on how to change that and get you onto a schedule that you would enjoy. But I will see you guys tomorrow on day 5. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I think that is all. So y'all have a wonderful, awesome night, and let's get our shit together.